Hey guys, it's Serene, and today I'm going to be talking about why I think uranium glass is infinitely cooler than mercury glass. This topic came about because I had a coworker happen to find my uranium glass video, even though it only had 20 views at the time, and shouldn't have been able to be found by anyone, and that fact scares me a little bit every time I think about it. But anyways, they proceeded to tell me that mercury glass was better, so I decided to make a simple video on why they're wrong. Also, quick side note, the art in the background of this video is going to be Avatar fan art, because that's basically all I've drawn recently. Oops. If you didn't see it before, I did do a video about the history of uranium glass because I find it absolutely fascinating, and I'll link it in the description if you're curious. But for now, let's look briefly at the history of mercury glass. Mercury glass was created in the 1840s, where it was very popular because it was a much less expensive way to have silver dishes for the peasants that couldn't afford actual silver. However, the popularity of it did not really last long because mercury glass forms a crumbly appearance over time. Back in the 1800s, actual mercury was used, but obviously today we don't use it because it's dangerous and we're all cowards. Nowadays, there's actually DIY tutorials you can follow to make your own mercury glass, and I actually did this for a science class in high school one year. As you can see here, the fake silver I put on the inside of the bottle is still there. However, it did get damaged when I touched it to see if it would rub off. Spoiler alert, it did. Silvered glass is now something that has gone in and out of style throughout the years, and is actually kind of popular now. I think this is unfortunate because obviously it's uranium glass that should be in style. I think uranium glass is much more interesting for several reasons. One, mercury glass isn't even made out of mercury anymore, so what's the point? It lost the one appeal it would have to me. Also, if we were to actually make mercury glass, it would be extremely dangerous to make and have, especially if it broke. However, with uranium glass, it is not dangerous to have as it emits less radiation than the average TV or even cell phone, and while it is not recommended to eat from the glassware, it is perfectly fine to display. 2. Uranium glass glows under a black light and looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this. You cannot convince me that this is not the peak of humanity right here. There's something almost magical about it, and I just want the glowing glass, dang it. Also, the color is absolutely beautiful. I mean, come on. All mercury glass does is reflect like a mirror, and that's a major downside to me because I don't want to be reminded that I look terrible every time I admire my glass. Finally, there's a forbidden feeling around uranium glass that just makes it all the more appealing. The fact that the US government banned it for a bit probably helps that feeling. Hey, you know what else the US government is trying to ban? Never mind, we don't even have time to unpack all of that. Like a moody teenager in a young adult novel that always falls for the one person they shouldn't, I want uranium glass so bad it's not even funny. Unfortunately, my mother and my bank account both said no, so I guess I'll just have to live with this disappointment for the rest of my life. If I haven't convinced you on why uranium glass is better than mercury glass at this point, then I don't know what's wrong with you, but you probably live a sad and depressing life. Anyways, according to my analytics, only 2 people make it this far in my videos, and I'm 99% certain one of them is my mom. I love you, Mom, but please let me get uranium glass. So if you did, shout out to you, I guess. Thanks for watching. See ya!